Fighting out of the blue corner, standing with head trainer Roberto Garcia, wearing black with red, officially weighing 150 pounds. His professional record, 38 victories, including 27 knockouts, with 6 defeats. From Tijuana, Baja California Norte, Mexico, the 3-time champion of the world, El Tornado de Tijuana, Antonio Margarito. And fighting out of the red corner, standing with head trainer Freddie Roach, wearing white with gold, official weight 144 1/2 pounds. Professional record 51 victories, including 38 knockouts, with 3 defeats and 2 bouts even. From Sarangani Province, Philippines, the 7-time champion of the world, Manny
Hello mga kabox! Kung ikaw ay bago pa lamang sa ating channel, pindutin lamang ang subscribe button at notification bell para lagi kang updated sa mga bagong videos. Ngunit maraming salamat at enjoy sa pananood.
Already it has been a tumultuous evening in Cowboy Stadium. Prior to the fight, Antonio Margarito's hand-wrapping exercise was into the Texas State Athletic Commission. The Athletic Commission had to bring the 2 trainers together. They were fierce and Pacquiao trying to get inside and go to the body. And Emmanuel Stewart, must Pacquiao fight a pressure fight?
Right now, Manny is cannot. I see the size difference. It's a big factor right now. I see he's punching. He's not used to punching his left jab.
And the last thing people expected to see was Antonio Margarito standing in the middle of the ring and boxing with Manny Pacquiao. But then
when he's jabbing with a little left step back and shoot the straight left right through the center. But other than that, he may have a problem tonight.
Margarito's arms and head down.
Well, one thing, Manny makes adjustments as the fight goes on very well. Intelligent fighter.
Margarito has thrown almost exclusively jabs in the first round. That goes in.
Margarito has shown a good jab, especially early in the round, but Pacquiao's dominated this round with a right hook, with a straight left hand to the body.
Well, each one maybe remember. I don't think he's dominated. I think I see a lot of effectiveness with the jabs of Margarito.
A speed advantage. 4 jabs out of 53 punches.
I gave the round slightly took
very low. But he has had trouble getting rolling in the early parts of some of his fights, notably the Paul Williams fight. Margarito still in the ring and boxed with Manny Pacquiao. Has not tried to do
this fight. I see right here.
But speed belongs to Pacquiao, and so he rallies back there. Still, the loss of Pacquiao. That was the first time that Pacquiao found his body against the ropes. And if there was one thing Freddie Roach harped on throughout training, it was, don't put your back on the ropes. Never.
With some of the great Mexican fighters that he beat south of lightweight.
Good left hook inside by, or left cross inside by Pacquiao. He lands the right hook too as Margarito steps in.
This is why when you asked me did Margarito have a chance, I said yes. Mainly a lot because of this.
This big, delectable experience, perhaps Margarito fighting a man this small.
When I was giving you the keys to victory earlier, I said Margarito didn't work left uppercuts or right uppercuts through the middle because in the past it's shown that Pacquiao is very vulnerable for punches up through the center.
Inside. Pacquiao pressing the speed advantage. Margarito still fighting for him, an unfamiliar fight, and was bothering Pacquiao. Good straight left hand by Pacquiao. Brought it around Margarito's glove and landed flush. Another one. Little right hook inside. Pacquiao flirts with the corner there, then moves away. Now his back is against the ropes. Margarito tries to press the action. Pacquiao hits him flush with a big left hand. And then flurries and backs
catch one clean shot. But in the meantime, I still see that the weight difference on Margarito's is. Here you see Pacquiao land beautiful punches, even with his defense up. Margarito still was getting good punches because of the accurate pinpoint punching power. Pacquiao, but also you notice at the end of all
numbers, that was a very good round for Manny. Harold, this guy ain't there. You know, that's good ring jealousy. Pacquiao does it all the time. 3-0 Pacquiao.
I gotta say, I agree with Harold. Yeah, I think Margarito's doing well in spots and rounds, but I haven't seen a round I thought, oh, maybe Margarito won.
No, I give all 3 rounds to Pacquiao also.
I think you're looking at 12 rounds of nervous jeopardy, but he might win every round. On the other hand, Margarito is telling his corner as he has a big red welt under his right eye. So Pacquiao could do that.
Yeah, Margarito's saying that Pacquiao's not hurting him, but his face is telling a different story.
Indeed. And Pacquiao's beginning to land with almost every...
Better and faster than Mosley, but he's not as physically strong and has to do this rather than just bully Margarito around the ring.
He's beating Margarito up in this round. There's a huge look under Margarito's right eye. He's backing Margarito up, and he's hurting him. And Margarito...
Body punch, I think, and they took all the starch out of him.
Margarito misses wildly with a
opponent, has never stopped punching like he means it.
But what makes him different from a lot of the days fighting, he punches through his opponents. Most of the fighters today, they punch at the target, very seldom do they penetrate. It seemed like that one body punch took everything out of it.
Among all the experts' comments coming into the fight, one of the ones I found most interesting was the Joshua Clutch.
See the left hand shot to the bottom, which I think started all of the serious problems for Margarito. Even though he was being outpointed, seemingly with that shot, he never has recuperated. And if you notice his body form is bending over as if he's still hurt from the body punch.
Round for Pacquiao, who landed 43 of 2. He even has the ability to adjust the punch in mid-arc.
Yeah.
Margarito going to the body against the rope. That was the first moment that Margarito actually made it look for a moment like his fight against Cotto. And here comes Pacquiao.
As always.
He loves to answer back.
Yeah.
Absolutely, he jolted back, or jolted Margarito with the left hand there. Jolts him with a right hook there.
Pacquiao's fighting spirit is something to behold. He loves fighting.
And you know, he always wants to, he's going to get you back before the bell rings. And look at the different angles that the punches are coming from.
When Pacquiao's trainer, Freddie Roach, was asked about the huge weight advantage he here for Margarito, he says, look, I hope he goes up to 180. Every pound he adds is better for us.
Pacquiao takes his little breathers by the ropes, and Margarito takes advantage.
But he didn't have a lot of snap on his punches, did he?
Yeah, that's right. Margarito is
southpaw. It wasn't a left hook to the body, it's a left cross. But
Margarito staggers.
Lands in the same place. Straight left-hand shots for Pacquiao, staggering Margarito momentarily there. Big right hook. Great shot. Another great round for, and just to make things worse, that's the eye out of which Margarito has to try to trap Manny Pacquiao. Margarito, who at the height of his career a few years ago was averaging 100 punches per round. And when you start to get hit hard by somebody like Manny Pacquiao. Look at Pacquiao move from side to side.
This is what I said he should do continuously.
Creating
and beat him up that way.
Afterward, I asked him what was most impressive. He said, easy, the footwork. I've never seen any athlete in any sport.
Very people realize that his footwork is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Some bigger than others, but he's winning all of them.
Now Margarito catches Pacquiao twice against the ropes, and Manny finally is able to dodge away. But this gives, as he's tasted for a moment, the advantage of having Pacquiao against the ropes. This is Pacquiao's nightmare. Locked in a trap against a much bigger man. Fights his way out of it. Bloodies Margarito some more.
You said this was the best exchange of the night. The thing with Margarito right here, when he was landing a lot of blows, and Polo Manny was trying to get away from him, but he was landing shots body and head. But at the end of the round,
now Now round 7 begins, the more than halfway through the fight. Harold Letterman, how do you have it so far?
You know, and Jim,
but you got those rounds that is called comparative rounds. I thought Manny won it, but I think that in the scorecard, Margarito might get it because it's compared to the other round.
but I think Pacquiao loves a good scrap, like the last round.
I think you're correct. I think it's Freddie Roach's nightmare. I think it might be Bob Arum's nightmare. But the bottom line is, you're right. Manny loves to fight.
Loves to fight.
Loves to...
This is a dazzling display of boxing skill, power, everything. Ring generalship here. Unbelievable.
So, in a historical...
It brought the best out of him, but he is a natural fighter.
Well, I'll say this. I've covered boxing for 24 years, and I covered Ray Leonard from ringside, and this is the best offensive fighter I've ever seen.
He does it all and fights everybody. That's what I like about him. Because he's
What's kept Margarito up in this fight is his enormous size.
the size. The only thing, just before the fight, you said you could see it possibly going to 12-round decision only because of Margarito's size.
Yep.
That's the only factor, but it's strictly a Pacquiao show.
No, if I had a prediction, it was going to be that Pacquiao would win all 12 rounds, win a unanimous decision, and there'd be a lot of nervous moments in it.
Yes.
I thought Pacquiao would stop Margarito right around the 6th or 7th round. And
You may be on target.
or you may be, because Margarito seems to be weathering these storms pretty well in spite of the way his face looks.
Margarito's hanging in. He's having more flurries as the fight continues, but Pacquiao just stunned him with a right hook and backed him off again. 2 more big pounds.
Here you see Manny Pacquiao landing all of these precise punches, even with a guards of high defense. He still pinpoints areas where he can get through and penetrate. But to me, the perfect fight is the way he fought the last round, punching, moving in and out, taking advantage of that great natural coordination.
Pacquiao 45 of 104, his high output for the fight. Margarito 31 out of 71. Was a terrific, world-class, one-handed fight. Margarito banging him against the ropes here, trying to get to Pacquiao's body. That could change the fight. Pacquiao fighting back with his back on the ropes. And he turns it around and bangs. Margarito dishes it. Left cross straight on the bad eye. And another one. Right on that badly bruised right eye of Margarito. Pacquiao hits him again with the left. Margarito nods at him. Pacquiao hits him at will. Bang!
You know, I've trained in the gym with Margarito, and what he trains
blow there.
going 15 and 16 rounds. That's because he wins his fights. He trains himself to fight this way, so he's still going to be fighting very strong going down the stretch in this fight. Because that's his biggest factor, is fighting while he's tired.
And he's blocking some of the punches, taking some. He took a big left hook there. Remember,
because he's never stopped fighting his fight in spite of a frightful beating. And he's had success fighting in spots the way we used to see him knock out good opponents.
To Miguel earlier today, Miguel said this was going to be a very tough fight. As I was telling him, I thought that Pacquiao had to edge. He said, man, he may have made, but it's going to be a hard fight.
What an exchange.
what a fight. I mean, this is a fun fight to watch for a fight that's being...
Here you see Pacquiao in the ropes again, which is where every time that Margarito has a good rally, or so to say, it's always when he's got him pinned in the ropes. But usually right after that, always, Manny comes right back with a flurry of punches. But Margarito's best success has been when he's had him in the ropes. And here this left uppercut, which is his weakness, right up through the center.
35 out of 65, that's sensational. Margarito had a tremendous round, landing 29. Now Pacquiao has a new distinction in his career. He took the most punches he's ever taken in one round from a guy who outweighs him 17 pounds. So already, he ran out of gas against the bigger man.
Severino Garcia, and that was in what's the case again. It was just too much weight there from absorb the punches. It was better than a smaller guy. But a regular 140-pounder, I think Manny would have knocked out. If he's in good shape and he can continue to do this, he'll win the fight fairly easy. But, you know, once he gets to the rope point.
To stop the fight because of that right eye, which is grotesque.
Knockout style hooks.
Manny Pacquiao do what he does better than any boxer in the game. Let a guy miss, catch him with a punch, let him miss, hit him with a punch again. A lot of guys will let guys miss punches, but they don't take advantage of it the way that he does.
Saw in that replay, when he gets hit, it flaps.
Time. 18 pounds bigger than himself. Touching him up, beating him up, ruining his face the way he is. This will be in the discussion.
Well, it's not just that Margarito's 17 pounds bigger, it's that Pacquiao's moved up 48
Athletic Commission to make Margarito shave off the beard, which probably they would have done. Pacquiao said, leave it there. I want to use it as a target. That's a fighter.
Unbelievable machine.
Boom! Another perfect right hook. What a show. What an amazing performance. Greatest offensive fighter of the era. Tattooing Margarito.
Physically fatigued, both. And this is right up.
That's ready to go.
That's one of the biggest jabs I've ever seen.
It's a right hook. He didn't see it coming.
That was a right hook from Pacquiao.
He may get out of this round, but I think it's a good chance that Pacquiao next couple rounds. Here you see this counter right hook, which is, as I said earlier, one of the best punches that you can land, and he's very good at that. Used to be when he first came here, right uppercut, straight left through the center, complete fight.
Another measure of redemption for Margarito. Even though he's the villain, for the fans rather, look at me, I'm tough. He really wants to win the fight, even though he's hopelessly behind and getting
No hand moving at all.
Landed a shot, looked toward Cole's.
That's what he's saying to Cole.
But the referee's doing a good job. I think it's right that you can't stop him. Because as long as the guy's punching back, he's out being out punched, but the referee has to wait a few more seconds for the second.
Manuel, he's rearranging Margarito's face.
I mean, headshots.
Can one man take?
I mean,
Zero snap. He is waving at Pacquiao.
If the referee stopped, there wouldn't be any complaint, but I just don't think he's going to stop.
Jones actually asked the referee, when in the heck are you going to stop this time? Wanted the fight stopped. He said no. Wanted the fight to the finish. Same thing here, obviously. But it's not doing Margarito any good to take the number of shots he's taking now. Plus on an already battling the 10th. Pacquiao landed 51 of 75 hours.
Seemingly was doing that with Roy Jones in the later rounds, too.
Absolutely. There's no question, Pacquiao's pulling his punches now.
this guy. For years, Sugar Ray Leonard wouldn't fight Marvin Hagler until he felt the time was right. He noticed Hagler slow, and he took the fight.
Say because he's fighting such different guys every time out, and they're all so big. Manny Pacquiao, the citizen of the world. That's the man who's letting Margarito finish.
Now winner of his 8th World Championship, the fighting pride of Sarangani Province, Philippines, Manny